It is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and they play two of the series' most beloved characters. Zoe Saldana takes on the role of Uhura, and joining her on the Enterprise as Bones is Karl. I recently sat down with them to talk about making this Star Trek adventure.
Yes, we have a minute.
Hi, I'd like a Clabnon Fire Tea, 3 Budweiser Classics, 2 Cardassian Sunrises, and
Gotta try the slush show, it's good.
the slush mix, thank you.
There's a lot of drinks for one woman.
And a shot of Jack, straight up.
Make that 2 her shots on me.
Her shot's on her. Thanks, but no thanks.
Aren't you the lucky lady? You know, you captivated both Kirk and Spock, you know?
I think Kirk would have been captivated by anything that was wearing a tight skirt, let me tell you. So I never felt that special when it concerned that. But
well, you wore the skirt very well, so yeah.
Thank you. I'm very appreciative that that JJ and Michael Kaplan, which is the costume designer, they did want to leave room for innovation and do things that were really modern, you know, for us, and using our version of what the future of the 23rd century would entail, but at the same time too honoring the 60s vibe that made Star Trek such a trendy series at that time as well, and part of that was leaving Uhura's garment intact.
I mean, you were probably quietly smitten by her charms, right?
Very quiet. On the lowdown.
On the lowdown.
You're subtly charmed. How exciting this must be for you guys to be in this kind of movie where the fans are so thrilled for it, and then you got J.J. Abrams, so people are just ready to see a thrill ride.
Yeah,
really.
that's the really wonderful thing about what JJ has done. He's created a film that is not just for Star Trek fans, and if you are a Trekkie, there's a lot in this movie for you, but if you have never seen a Star Trek movie before, you can go to this movie and have a phenomenal time. It is sexy, it's fun, it's energized, it's got the most amazing action sequences in it, and the characters, you just fall in love with them.
Absolutely. Was it kind of a lot of pressure to take on such iconic roles, because there is this fan base for all these decades?
They decided, like, well, let's just do a film that would appeal to the non-fans, and it also would appeal to the fans and give them something that they've been wanting for a very long time, which is just to see these characters when they were young and before they were on the Enterprise and meeting for the very first time. And for me, I represented, you know, that generation that never saw Star Trek, even though I was aware of it. And when I read the script, I couldn't help but completely fall in love, from like Bones to Sulu to Chekhov, and to know that there was just a little backside story to them, and you kind of had a feeling of where they were coming from. It gives you an opportunity to become a Star Trek fan.
You guys are both delightful. This is going to be a massive hit. Yeah, they do a great job. Tomorrow I sit down with the mastermind, the man behind the movie, producer and director J.J. Abrams, who actually has to direct me because of a few bloopers I had.
Uh-oh.
Embarrassing.